There are still places on our planet that remain almost entirely untouched by human hands. These are lands where nature's voice is the only one you can hear, whispering on the wind, roaring in the waves. One such place is a remote speck in the vast southern ocean, Heard Island and the nearby McDonald Islands. They are among the most isolated places on Earth, shaped by the immense forces of geology and climate, not people. Here the story of our planet continues to unfold, far from the noise and rush of our own world. Imagine a place so remote that the nearest signs of human life are thousands of kilometers away. The air is so pure it feels like the first breath the world ever took. These islands are a living testament to the power and resilience of nature. Ecosystems function as they have for millennia, without the interference of modern civilization. The cycles of life and death, freezing and thawing, play out on a grand scale. Exploring this place, even through stories and images, is like peering into a wilder, more ancient time. The stories from this icy wilderness are lessons in survival, adaptation, and the delicate balance of life. Let us begin this exploration together, and perhaps learn to better protect the precious world we all share. To grasp how remote Heard Island is, look at a globe. Trace southwest from Australia, deep into the Southern Ocean. There, suspended in the blue, you'll find it. About 4,000 kilometers from Perth, with Antarctica as its next southern neighbor. To the north, east, and west there's nothing but thousands of kilometers of open, often violent ocean. This is not a place you visit on a whim, it's a destination at the very limits of accessibility. The only way to get there is by a specially equipped ice-strengthened ship, crossing some of the roughest seas in the world. The furious 50s, powerful winds and colossal waves, guard these islands. This immense distance and difficulty are the island's greatest protectors, keeping them pristine and wild. No permanent human settlements exist here, only small groups of scientists visit, living in temporary field camps. For them, setting foot on Heard Island is like landing on another planet. The sheer distance from civilization means non-native species have not been introduced. The plants and animals are those that could withstand the journey or evolved here in isolation. This purity offers a rare glimpse into a world not shaped by our actions. It is a sanctuary preserved by its own remoteness. Heard Island is a stunning paradox where fire and ice collide. The island is dominated by Big Ben, a massive, active volcano whose peak, Mawson Peak, is the highest in any Australian territory. Glaciers flow from its summit, carving deep valleys as they inch toward the sea. Volcanic activity beneath the ice creates a dynamic, ever-changing environment. Steam vents hiss, lava melts glaciers, and new landforms emerge. The glaciers cover over 70% of the island, constantly moving and calving icebergs into the ocean. The coastline is rugged, with black sand beaches and steep cliffs shaped by relentless waves. The nearby McDonald Islands are also volcanic, little more than rocky outcrops battered by wind and water. This landscape tells a story of immense power and constant change. It is a place alive with both wildlife and the geological forces that have shaped our planet for billions of years. In this harsh environment, life thrives. The cold, nutrient-rich waters support a vibrant marine ecosystem, sustaining huge populations of seabirds and marine mammals. The islands are a vital breeding ground, safe from land-based predators. Vast colonies of penguins, king, macaroni, gentoo, and rockhopper, transform the beaches into bustling cities during breeding season. Penguins are perfectly adapted to this cold world, with waterproof feathers and thick blubber. Alongside them, southern elephant seals and fur seals haul onto the shores to rest and breed. Elephant seal bulls, weighing up to 4 tons, battle for dominance, their roars echoing across the beaches. The islands are a critical sanctuary for these marine mammals. Above, giant petrels, albatrosses, and skuas soar on strong winds, while the unique Heard Island cormorant nests on rocky outcrops. The abundance of life here is a testament to nature's resilience. These animals depend on the islands as a safe place to raise their young. The health of these colonies reflects the health of the wider Southern Ocean. This is a place where nature flourishes in even the most extreme conditions. Few have ever visited Heard Island and the McDonald Islands due to their sheer inaccessibility. The journey requires a perilous sea voyage through some of the world's most treacherous waters. There are no tourist facilities, no hotels, and no safe anchorages for regular vessels. Landing is a challenge, often involving small boats and rough surf. Strict regulations protect the islands, inscribed as a World Heritage Site for their natural values. Access is limited to scientific research expeditions, with rigorous application processes to ensure minimal impact. The weather is famously hostile, cold, wet, and relentlessly windy, with clear days rare. Mounting an expedition is costly and complex, far beyond the reach of most travelers. This combination of remoteness, harsh weather, strict protections, and high cost keeps the islands among the least visited on Earth. Heard Island remains a true wilderness reserved for the most dedicated scientists and explorers. Heard Island and the McDonald Islands are a living laboratory for understanding our planet. Their isolation and lack of introduced predators mean ecosystems here are complete and undisturbed. Scientists can study natural processes in ways impossible elsewhere: how life adapts to climate, how volcanoes shape landscapes, how ecosystems function without human interference. The knowledge gained is invaluable for global conservation. For nature lovers, these islands represent the ultimate wilderness, a symbol of a world still wild and untamed. They are a critical refuge for wildlife, providing sanctuary for vast populations of penguins, seals, and seabirds. Protecting the islands helps safeguard the marine food webs these animals depend on. Knowing such pristine places exist brings hope and reminds us of nature's enduring power. The islands are a treasure for all humanity, a heritage we must safeguard for future generations. Their protection is a gift to the wild and to ourselves. To contemplate a journey to Heard Island is to tap into the essence of human curiosity and adventure. The thought of standing where so few have stood, surrounded by the overwhelming sounds of nature, is awe-inspiring. This awe brings responsibility. Such fragile wilderness must be protected. A single mistake could irreparably damage an ecosystem that has evolved in isolation for millennia. Our role is not to conquer, but to act as guardians, ensuring these places remain untouched. The story of Heard Island is a call to action, encouraging us to protect our own local environments. We can all make choices that help preserve the health of our planet. The spirit of Heard Island is about bringing wonder and care back into our communities. Let the wildness of these islands inspire us and give us hope. As we learn about this place, let us also learn from it, humbled by its power, moved by its beauty. It is our shared duty to ensure the whisper from the edge of the world is never silenced. Few will ever set foot on Heard Island, but we can still experience its wonder. Modern tools, documentaries, photography, and scientists' accounts let us explore this land of ice and fire from home. We can witness erupting volcanoes, bustling penguin colonies, and roaring elephant seals. These stories and images educate and inspire, connecting us to the wild. By learning about the islands, we understand the importance of conservation. Seek out films, photographs, and journals from those who have been there. Your curiosity helps keep the spirit of exploration alive and highlights the need to protect such places. Virtual exploration can spark a lifelong passion for nature and conservation. Let the wildness of this remote sanctuary enter our lives and inspire us to care for our planet. Our exploration of Heard Island and the McDonald Islands reveals a world of power and fragile beauty. These stories teach us about resilience, sanctuary, and our responsibility as custodians of Earth. The more people who know about Heard Island, the more advocates there are for its protection. Documenting these remote ecosystems is challenging but vital. It provides evidence for conservation and inspires public support. Every photograph, film, and scientific paper helps us understand our world and our place in it. Supporting this work is an investment in our planet's future. By following these explorations, you join a community dedicated to celebrating and preserving the natural world. Your interest and support make it possible to share these stories and protect wild places. Let the awe you feel for Heard Island fuel a desire to learn more and do more. Together we can ensure that places where nature reigns supreme continue to inspire generations to come.